Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. If you're an Oldsmobile lover like I am, you're going to absolutely flip over this car if you haven't already. Just look at the colors. This car was born twilight blue, white top, pearl white interior. It's gorgeous. Obviously, it's got the white striping, the scoops, the rear wing. It's killer. And you know what else it's got going for it that you don't see too often? There's a 4-speed sitting in between those bucket seats right there. Has its numbers matching 455 motor. A W30 package was added to it. This is just a nice, clean, respectable car. If you go to volocars.com, that's where you can read all the specs, study all the pictures, and find the price. Not only on this one, we do have a few hundred collector cars that are all for sale at volocars.com. If you enjoy watching the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon, you'll be notified as the new ones are posted. Right now, join me and let's go for a spin in this 7442. If you've watched the other Oldsmobile videos, I've told you I've been a big fan of these for a long time. My story is when I was young, working here, I bought one of these because I couldn't afford the Chevelle. I thought I'd work my way up to a Chevelle. Once I've owned one, I couldn't care less about the Chevelles. I had 7 or 8 of these in a row when I was younger. They're just awesome cars. Generally speaking, they're just better well kept than the Chevelles, not as abused. They're just nicer cars. And man, they got the looks. I've always called them the Lamborghini of muscle cars. You got a wing, you got big exhaust trumpets coming through the bumper, giant scoops, stripes. Just a great looking automobile. The 455 motor just sounds real nice and deep. Sounds like a performance boat out on the water. But anyway, and this thing was born like you see it, other than the W30 package added to it. It was a twilight blue with white, and I crawled up in the trunk just to make sure, and I can see original blue paint, so it's not an aftermarket tag. This is a real blue and white car. Anyway, underneath is super clean, nice dry clean metal floors. You look up at the motor, it's clean. The 4-speed transmission is dated 1968, so it's not the number match transmission. I did read that so few of these were 4-speeds when they were going on the assembly line. When it was a 4-speed, they literally torched a hole for the 4-speed right there in the assembly line. And that is how this hole looks. It's just kind of hacked open. Looks like it was torched, and that's the way it should be. In back, it does have the original rear end. It's code SH, which is a 342 posi rear end. You could not get a 342 with air. This car does not have air, so it is the correct rear end for this car, and it is you either got 323 or 342. It's the 342. Which matches up with the 4-speed really well, and the motor, it's just a nice combination. Real nice, clean, factory type looking exhaust, and like I said, it has the trumpets coming out the back, and all the components, the front end components, and everything's just nice, tidy, orderly. It has disc brakes up front. You can look at the pictures and read the specs to get all the info on the underside. The body is really amazing. Just before the video, I was really looking at it. It's like the more I looked at it, like, wow, this is really nice. These gaps around the door, spot on, smooth as glass down here. I mean, this is nice. There's no issues. When I was in the trunk, I was looking for splices or seams. Really, the best I can tell, those are the original quarter panels. The bottom of the door, the lip is nice and clean. 1970 fenders were unique. When you open the hood, I'll show you, they had crumple zones on 71 and 72s. This is straight, doesn't have the crumple zone. It's 1970 only. This is a real ram air hood. They're metal hoods that scoops up on top. This is fiberglass. That's the way the originals were. It has the hood locks. And a lot of times you get stress cracks because it's fiberglass meets metal. You have a hairline. Now I don't even see it. I mean a hairline right there, and that's all you got. Something else I noticed right away, and I hope I haven't called this a 442. I probably have. It's a 442. Everyone corrects me. But the spacing on the emblem, the 4s are really tight, and then there's a gap. That usually means it's the original fender. If you were going to put a new fender on this car, you're going to space the emblems evenly. That makes the most sense. But for whatever reason, they weren't spaced evenly. That's correct. I spotted that right away. Same thing on the trunk lid. The 4s are a little tighter than the 2s. That's correct. If this was a new trunk lid, they would probably be spaced evenly. It's got the W30 striping. That's not the easiest stripe to lay out. And they got it right. I've seen guys make them too wide, too low, too high. Those stripes are just right. They're smooth. You can barely feel them. The car is slick. Anyway, the paint job's incredible. All the metal flakes laid out evenly. It's all the same shade of blue all the way around. The clear coat is polished smooth and glossy. It's got to be a 9. I don't know of any flaws in the paint. Maybe I missed something. I don't ever like to use the word perfect, but the body and paint's amazing. It's got sport mirrors, new chrome handles. The glass is original. There's nothing wrong with it, but it is original. Little stone chips, light scratches. There are scratches on the back window too. The white vinyl top looks like it's not that old. Up here, all the trim is nice and shiny and straight. There's a little nick here. It does have T3 headlights, all 4 of them. So, I mean, standing here, I'd call it all brand new. Get down and look at it. It's not new, but it's nice. The bumpers fit the fenders on the Oldsmobile, and I would say line up really well with the fenders at all 4 corners. These doors shut so nice. Door jambs are painted slick. The weather strips are replaced. Pearl white upholstery. The rear bumper, again, standing here without my glasses on, it looks new, but then the light hits it a certain way. There's a little bit of wear. There's a rub spot right here, but overall, the lenses, all that's real nice. Now the trunk compartment, all clean metal, spatter painted. It's got the correct Oldsmobile 2-piece felt mat. It has a wide oval Firestone reproduction tire. It's never been used for a spare. It's on a painted rim. I don't see the complete jack. It's got the base, but I don't see the jack part of it. All the blue is beautiful. The seams are the factory seams and pinch welds. Reproduction stickers, weather strip. And again, I crawled up under there, and there's original blue from the factory, so it's always been a blue car. The seats have been reupholstered. Door panels have been replaced. The plastic armrests are showing a little age. Window cranks look new. The headrests are original. There's a little split on the seam of that headrest over there. Carpets are new. Has embroidered 442 floor mats. Does have a factory console, which is different than the automatic console. This is VIN number match motors down on the side of the block. It matches the car. It does have the aluminum W30 intake. They put the bright red W30 inner fenders. Everything in here is detailed up real nice. All this metal, smooth, semi-gloss. The jambs are slick as the outside. The firewall's all clean. Hinges are clean. It has the chicken wire screen, everyone calls it, on the bottom of the hood. That is a factory ram air setup. Actually, Oldsmobiles call it outside air induction. Ram air is easier to say and cooler. But it's all complete. Upgraded aluminum radiator. The whole dash area is real nice. Nothing's cut, broken, beat up. Dash pad's nice. Original AM radio's in the hole there. I did drive this car home. It drove great. I don't think the radio worked. The gauges, the bezel's new. It has the rally pack gauges, and it has the tick-tock tachometer. Sport steering wheel. The headliner is white. It's not ripped or torn or anything, but it's probably original. It's not bright white. It's a little dingy. We'll fire her up. I love that deep, lopey sound that these cars have. Doesn't that sound like a boat that's sitting there idling at the dock? The mirror is real nice. The ashtray, glove box, all that lines up nice. Oh, I love that cam. I think the 4-speed cars got a little bit different cam in them. Washer bottles hooked up. Wiper motor looks new. Manual brakes. But also, that's how the 4-speed cars came in these Oldsmobiles. Manual brakes. The 4-speed W30s were manual brakes. Because of the cam, there wasn't enough vacuum for the power booster. So yeah, I answered my own question. W30 cars did come with a little bit wilder cam with a 4-speed car. How nice everything shuts. So not a 100-point concourse car, but it's a really good, honest car. It shows well. For all practical purposes, it looks new. SS1 wheels are restored, nice BF Goodrich tires. But man, the colors, you can't beat these colors. Where are you going to find another one in these colors with a 4-speed and ram air? I mean, that just means a lot. Don't compare this to a brown or a gold or a white one. This is killer. Go to volocars.com if you're interested in this 442. I just gave you my honest impression of it. If you have specific concerns or questions, plenty of ways on there to contact our salesmen. They will help answer those questions. They can also get you financed, you get the car shipped anywhere in the world, and make purchasing it real easy. volocars.com. If you just enjoyed the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on that bell icon, and you will be the first to see the next video posted. Thanks for watching.